Meghan Markle's shocking secret is revealed. The truth behind her broken relationship with her father. The relationship between Meghan Markle and her father, Thomas Markle, has long been a topic of public discussion. There was a time when they were very close. But now the gap between father and son seems irreparable. In an emotional post on her personal blog, The Tig, Meghan revealed tragic details about her complicated relationship with her father. Meghan's childhood memories and feelings for her father reveal the true nature of this relationship. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to watch more interesting videos. Now let's begin! The relationship between Meghan Markle and her father, Thomas Markle, is a tale of tragedy and betrayal. From those days of closeness, the father-daughter relationship was brutally broken, revealing a dark side in Meghan, a woman with a perfect appearance, but hidden lies and dishonesty. Unbelievable. Everyone knows that she is a person who specializes in playing the victim. Her whining on her personal blog is like deceiving the public by telling countless good memories, but leaving readers with questions. So why the rift? As I reread the touching posts on Meghan's blog, The Tig, I can't help but feel deceived. Meghan once wrote emotional words for her father, talking about beautiful childhood memories. She painted an image of a wonderful father who always took her to dance lessons, worked hard to take care of the family, and even used his professional knowledge to help her performances become spectacular, quoted. But all of this is now just a sham because Meghan herself has chosen to alienate and eliminate her father from her life. It was Meghan's photographer friend who took the photos of her father allegedly trying on wedding clothes. It was an arrangement from the beginning because he himself said that he was never invited to the wedding, which was one of her many lies. Meghan did not simply leave her father for personal reasons, but she also deliberately took advantage of this story to attract attention and create an image in the public eye. This dishonesty is disgusting, and it shows that Meghan is willing to sacrifice family love to advance in royal life. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan admitted that she was grieved for her father, who had never met her children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. She cried and whined in front of the camera. But in reality, it was Meghan who created this distance herself. If she really values family, why doesn't she make an effort to mend her relationship with her father? Instead, she chose to publicize her personal pain to seek sympathy from the public, an act full of calculation and insincerity. Considering the high esteem in which Thomas Markle is held in Hollywood and the loving tributes Meghan personally paid him, featured in this article, that's clearly not the case. Meghan could compound her poor treatment of her father by making false claims against him. But since the world has heard so many untruths from her lips, it would be a good idea, thought extremely bad. As for Harry's family, the fact that the two children have very little contact with relatives is also a serious problem. King Charles, who is eager to remedy the situation, has tried to stay connected via Skype calls. But will that be enough when their parents, Meghan and Harry, continue to be estranged from the family? Meghan and Harry themselves contributed significantly to creating this gap, and their bigotry only made things worse. A source from Express. UK confirmed that the Sussexes were not invited to join the royal family at Balmoral this August, an event that could have helped mend family ties. Instead, they choose to live aloof and avoid. This shows that Meghan and Harry are not really interested in mending their family relationship, but only focus on their own lives, leaving behind loved ones and important family values. Meghan Markle single-handedly broke the relationship with her father and the royal family through lies and calculations. Her actions not only hurt her loved ones, but also betrayed the very family values she once praised. In the glamorous world of royalty, is there still room for true sincerity and forgiveness when lies and dishonesty have become the nature of being a princess? Do you find him difficult? Many of us can say that we found our parents difficult, but you go ahead and accept them. Does Thomas not fit her image now? So what kind of past does your mother have? I think when she was with Harry, her father in her eyes wasn't good enough, and she told Harry a lot of lies and didn't want to be found out. That's why Harry had never met him before the above picture was taken. If you search, there will be a lot of documents about her father, including posts and photos of herself. But we see little to nothing of her mother, until her mother's invitation to Oprah Winfrey's pre-wedding, and her appearance at the wedding. It is thought that her mother stayed with her for extended periods in Canada, perhaps, while Doria's father's estate was being settled between the families. And until he left his home, she preferred to live with Meghan, instead of living in rental apartments. We now know Doria Ragland's primary residence is on their property, as they have provided her with her own home and her own foundation, which is said to be the CEO's. I realize it's old news, but her father's 80th birthday is a current reminder of who both Harry and Meghan are. Shame on them. I think their treatment and behavior of Philip is completely unimaginable, but their treatment of both fathers ranks close to that. What the duo chooses to do for themselves is their own. It's clear Meghan and her dad were very close back then. So why is she looking down on him for a mistake many parents might have made? We are all human. She should meet her father while he is still alive. He gave up everything for her. The least you can do now is that he is suffering because of my health. I wouldn't wish her to be with him. The poor man has enough to worry about, struggling with age and failing health. Oh, don't stop with the bleeding heart of Meghan, who reminded us of the sacrifice of her father, Thomas Markle, when he bravely picked her up every Saturday morning after working non-stop for more than 75 hours a day, weeks as lighting director. These touching memories are outlined by Meghan as an example of her father's love and devotion. But remember, his sacrifice may just be the tip of the iceberg. Did Meghan leave her father just because he wasn't rich? Meghan abandoning people as soon as they are no longer useful to her is an undeniable fact. From old friends and colleagues to loved ones in the family, it all seems meaningless when Meghan no longer needs them. The story of Thomas Markle is the clearest proof of this. He was a devoted father, always by his side and supporting his daughter in every important moment of her life. But when Meghan entered royal life, he suddenly became someone who was shunned and eliminated. It is said that once Thomas Markle is gone, she will write a book about him to defame him and justify abandoning him. He won't be here to defend himself and argue. She has hinted that she was close to our late queen because she is not here to deny it. All that rhetoric about her father is a complete lie. It's just words to fill her blog to attract likes. Her dad is much better off without her, and I really hope he realizes that now. There is nothing more painful than watching a child exhaust his father both financially and mentally, especially since Thomas has spent his entire life working tirelessly, sacrificing everything to provide Meghan with a better life, from paying for expensive private school and university tuition, to buying a car and meeting all of Meghan's other needs. However, when the daughter finds someone with a bigger wallet, the father's devotion and love seem to disappear in the wind. The lack of respect and contempt that Meghan shows towards her father is clear. Her father did not meet the standards of appearance, elegance, or attractiveness necessary to fit into her new royal family. So, she arranged everything to blame her father, making him the one responsible for the problem she encountered, and from there began to build a victim narrative, even though he loved, supported, and cared for her to the fullest. In the end, he wasn't good enough to be accepted in her new life, so he was considered an embarrassment and neglected as if nothing mattered anymore. I completely believe that Mr. Thomas Markle was cruelly trapped by his daughter. Meghan Markle skillfully and deliberately orchestrated every situation to create a negative picture of her father, thereby distracting attention from the real problems in their relationship. Mr. Thomas Markle, who had loved and supported his daughter all her life, was coldly abandoned when she no longer needed him, simply because he did not fit the new standards that Meghan had set. Okay, I feel this topic is very good and there are many issues to discuss. Don't forget to comment below to let me know your opinion. Support our channel by clicking like and subscribing to the channel to watch more interesting videos. Thank you and goodbye.